Hey trainers, in this video, I'll be taking on the Hisuin Typhlosion Tera Raid using a shiny Vaporeon. In Tera Raids, I like to use shiny Pokemon simply because I just want to flex. On the first day, I start by going to Cortando and head north of the olive field because that's where I personally encountered an eevee myself, and I also believe it's a more common spot. Throughout the video, I'll mention some obstacles I came across that makes the shiny hunt difficult, so I'll start with obstacle 1. Eevee is very rarely seen, so my odds are low but not too impossible. As you can see, I spotted a couple EVs just to confirm the spot, so I proceed to make a sandwich. I'm a super cheapskate and do not want to use my herbs, so I use level 2 sandwiches, which means I won't be getting 100% of whatever type I want. I have a chart that shows level 2 encounter sandwiches for all types, and for the normal type, I'll be using sandwich number 34. I got the chart from Manginphil on YouTube, which I'll link to the video below. Obstacle 2. If you haven't noticed yet, after a while, my dumbass didn't realize that Igglybuff and Jigglypuff are also normal type, which means pink. Everywhere. Just want to note that I also looked up what a shiny Puff and Buff looks like, and as to my surprise, almost identical. But when I least expected. Shiny Fiddle! Not the shiny I wanted, but it's something, I guess. Anyways, I got burnt out looking for the shiny Eevee, so I stopped for the day and I'll try again another time. Second day, I wanted to do Wonder Trades because I have a bunch of Pokemon to get rid of, and I need foreign Pokemon. But after some trades, I realized that I might obtain Pokemon that were released in the DLC, which means spoilers for me when I played through it. So I stopped. Luckily, I managed to get a couple Pokemon compatible with an Eevee I have. During the days I didn't play, I remembered about the Masuda method to egg hatch shiny Pokemon. I'll do a quick explanation about what the Masuda method is, cause there are already tons of in-depth detailed videos explaining what the Masuda method is. In simple terms, using a Pokemon not from your region to breed increase the odds of the egg Pokemon to be shiny. And with that, I did my best to juggle shiny hunting plus Masuda. A few hours passed and I still haven't gotten my Eevee. Fallen hopeless. Desperate to find a shiny, I remembered Vaporeon itself is available to be caught in the open world. Obstacle 3. Golduck and a few other water-type Pokemon spawns in this area. I spent a couple more hours trying to find this pink beast, but in the end, I couldn't find one, and my hopes were crushed. I decided to go back to Shiny Hunt Eevee and Masuda, just to end up spending a couple more hours, only to call it a night. Third day. Last available day of the raid. Third time's the charm. Today I do the Tera Raid. Exhausted not from seeing a single shiny, I became in denial and doubtful of myself that I wouldn't be able to make it before the event ends. But there's hope. Just before I started streaming, I checked the guide one more time, and a miracle. I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw. There was an update to the guide. My troubles have been forgiven and blessed by Arceus. A new Pokemon can be used for the Hisuin Typhlosion Tera Raid, and that Pokemon is Dashbun. Elated, my chinky eyes opened wide to the size of a cherry tomato, and if you remembered in day 1, I caught a shiny Fiddle.